In focus ahead of the Karnataka elections, Basavaraj Bommai presented his government's last budget with an Astha push that's being heavily criticized by the Congress. The Chief Minister has earmarked 1,000 crore rupees for the development of temples and mats over the next 2 years. He also announced that a Ram Mandir will be built in Ramanagara district in charge, and State Minister Ashwath Narayan had in December last year urged the Chief Minister to constitute a development committee to build a temple on the lines of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya, calling for the creation of the Ayodhya of South India. Karnataka Congress Chief D.K. Shivkumar has said that there are already beautiful temples in Ramanagar, adding that a Ram temple isn't needed. He says funds are being diverted from crucial infrastructure and social welfare to fund religious projects, adding that the BJP will be punished in the state elections. However, let's not forget that Ramanagara is part of the Vokaliga-dominated old Mysuru region, which is not considered among the BJP's strongholds. Joining me on the broadcast is Karnataka Minister C.N. Ashwath Narayan. My first question, Minister Narayan, is that at a time when Karnataka is struggling with the infrastructure in cities like Bengaluru, the government announces the building of a Ram temple and earmarks 1,000 crore for renovating and developing various temples and mats in the next 2 years. Are the government's priorities out of sync with what the people need?
We need to cover all the aspects, socially, politically, economically, culturally, religiously. All the verticals and sectors need to be addressed. Definitely, it's a government responsibility to address all these aspects also. Probably without cultural identity, as how do you see your future? I definitely insist, and we are very particular. All these verticals, particularly the cultural and religiously also, religious activity needs to be promoted. And particularly with regard to the infrastructure this year, particularly capital expenditure, we have increased it by a very big percentage, more than 50%. The capital expenditure has been increased to 60,000 crores.
But Mr. Narayan, the argument on the face of the budget announcement today will be that the BJP government is Ram Bharose to win elections and isn't confident in its track record to return to power. Is that the case?
See, our mantra is basically governance development. See, topped up by the cultural and religion, very important. See, we can't, when it comes to the government, which government, previous government, earlier government, who used to talk about more about the governance? They never used to talk about the governance. Still, they used to talk only roti, kapada or makan. See, by saying this slogan, for many years they've been repeating the same slogan. Even now they keep talking about the same, which they have not done. Now in our government, we precisely talk in all the terms when it comes to the each house, how the utility, how each house has been complemented, supplemented, supported by each possible services. Let it be, imagine a drinking water program, Jal Jeevan Mission. Our Honorable Prime Minister, when he was the Chief Minister, when he has worked on the basic model, the same model has been extended in cooperation between the center and the state. Jal Jeevan Mission itself. You can see that each and every house will be able to provide drinking water. It is not only just going to address drinking water, overall the health situation is going to improve in a very big way. When it comes to the nutrition, micronutrition, we are talking about the micronutrition, how to take care of yourself, yoga, and health and wellness. We used to talk about all these things. Education in the micro level, the best quality education, we are emphasizing on the quality education.
Right. Mr. Narayan, let's get into the political charges now. Former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has accused the BJP government of fooling the people of Karnataka with this budget, claiming the double-engine government is not working. That's why they were wearing flowers in their ears as a mark of protest. How do you react to that?
See, Mr. Siddaramaiah, being a responsible person, he has occupied all the positions and he's been there in the governance, in a government for a very long time. When a budget is been presented, it is a routine, it is a year-on-year exercise which needs to be done as a constitutional mandate, as an administrative requirement. It needs to be done. So when a budget been presented, even before a budget been presented, keeping a flower on his ears, what does it indicate? What status or what kind of mindset these Congress people are having? You should imagine such a kind of attitude, even without placing flower on the ear of the leader of the opposition party, placing ear on the flower on his ear. What does it indicate? What does it reflect? See, that is the kind of fooling around they are doing. They are making mockery of themselves. They have become a jokers. I don't understand what is he trying to project here. They're short of ideas. They're short of leadership. They're short of issues. So they just each and every issue, it has become an occasion for them to make fun of the entire system.
Right. So you're saying Congress is not serious about governance. But my final question, sir, your statement on former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has come under much criticism. You chose to go down the Tipu Sultan road to attack him, saying he should be finished off just like the 18th century Mysore ruler. Siddaramaiah has said that it is the duty of the government to provide safety and security to people, but you have instigated people to kill. How do you react to that?
See, already with regard to the issues, with regard to this particular issue, already we have made a statement on the floor of the House, which was accepted. It is a closed issue. Getting panicked about Siddaramaiah, it's a joke. He is completely a failure politician during his tenure. How much performance from the numbers, where was the Congress numbers, how it has come down, and getting panicked about him. That's the last thing. He declared himself that he is going to retire from politics at the age of 65, declared. Now he's 75. Even then he's continuing with the power for hungry. Siddaramaiah ji is a controversial, corrupt politician and a failure administrator, governor. He has completely failed. He has got, I think, showing his face, probably people will completely reject Congress and Mr. D.K. Shivakumar. I feel completely, and I want to make it very clear, they are nowhere relevant for the present time, completely outdated politician.
Right. So your charge is the Congress reeks of desperation. Thank you, Minister Ashwath Narayan, for joining us on CNN News 18 and giving us your perspective on the budget priorities on the road to the Karnataka elections as the politics continues to heat up. That's all we have.